Team, it is 2025. And still every single day, the women of this country get up and have to do their hair and makeup every single day. I woke up looking like this. Do you know how disappointing that is? I didn't look like this yesterday. You want some innovative technology that would sell like hotcakes and help humanity? Get me from yesterday to today without any additional bathroom time. No additional effort or work. That would give so much time back to the citizens of our country. I see it as a huge point of power. And no one's losing a job because I can't afford to pay someone to come to my house to just do my makeup and hair in the morning. Although maybe that's a great business idea. Cheers. And don't get me wrong, I know when it comes to camera, with a screen between us, because we're being so connected, authentically connected, I can put another fake screen that changes how I look. So I could look like I have my hair and makeup done. I get that. But I've been playing around with this because I can't help but notice that again and again, humans seem to have this tendency to become what they claim to despise, especially when they have a good excuse. Like a good reason, like if it's a good intention, like it's really terrible when we're cruel, but if they're terrible and they were cruel to us, then they started it, right? So it's okay to be cruel, right? To complain about the thing that I was just complaining they did to me, as long as there's a good enough reason. So apply this to inauthenticity and filters, makeup, hair. I can put a filter on myself. You wouldn't think that's that unauthentic because, in fairness, this is a relatively inauthentic way to connect. Now I'm trying to figure out, can we make it more authentic? But then I think about us in person. Like, is putting a filter on my phone, I've had to ask, that different than putting makeup on in real life, which is actually kind of a cultural expectation. Like, if I walk around looking like this today, people are going to react very differently to me than if I get ready. And especially if I have anything of substance to say today, I better look okay. Otherwise, I'm going to be completely disregarded. Which I really appreciate Pamela Anderson for playing around with this for us, because we get to see that someone who attracts attention, and I love her, I absolutely love her, but someone who attracts attention for their superficial qualities, be it because they're amplified or bare, gets you attention for the same assets. It's still superficial attention. And yet we won't accept a certain level of authenticity and connection with someone unless they have a certain cultural level of inauthenticity. Too raw and real, we're like, no, can't be authentic, has to be crazy. But you see yourself every morning when you look in the mirror. Is it crazy or is this a real person? How do you tell the difference anymore? If I install makeup and body parts, does that make it more real or more fake? Is it a good thing if I can wash everything off at the end of the day and get honest with myself at least once with the mirror and my partner? Is it that hard to do? And what is the problem? Is the problem the way I look or that I'm not okay with it? Because in a world where inauthenticity is becoming a pandemic of unprecedented levels, the inability to connect, the inability to love, the inability to feel seen and heard safely, the inability to express, we have to start to ask ourselves, where is the path to authenticity and real connection? Because I feel like we've really got the path of inauthenticity, deceit, selling each other, being super hot, a lot of working, we've done it, guys. Like my generation, I've done it all. And it's been great, but I'm here to tell you it was hollow. There wasn't anything to it. So what are we fighting for? And why aren't we being more strategic in the long-term game of what actually brings happiness? Because we know we've lost our way. You can just look at the amount of antidepressive medicine that's being prescribed and know that something isn't going right. And that's not a judgment. Well, what are we trying to do? Are we trying to say, I can't get real with you unless you look fake enough? Because that's a really interesting question, guys. Are we really saying I can't take you how you really are because I can't take me how I really am? So let's gussy it up a little bit and then we can go out and connect. But that's not ever really going to be connection. And I think that's what I'm trying to figure out, and what I've been reaching for is you can't get to authentic connection through inauthenticity. That being said, I'm also not going to post videos with no makeup on and no filters all the time either. So we have to go for a workable solution here, but it's at least an interesting, healthy conversation to have, I think. So I'm going to put it out there.